In addition to customizing the ribbon bar and quick access toolbar on top of the ribbon, Excel gives you a lot of control over the way it behaves. I want to show you a few of its settings. Before we do, there's one other thing I need to show you. You may have noticed, if you have something selected in a cell like this, you have this little ghosted out toolbar here, and it's called the mini toolbar. So if you have something selected like this, you could very quickly make it bold or italic or change the color of it without having to go all the way up to the ribbon bar. Now, some people like it, some people don't. And one of the first items in Excel's options is to turn that mini toolbar off. So I just want you to keep that in mind. So let's go up to the File tab to get into Backstage View. And down here towards the bottom, click Options. So over here on the left, we have all these categories. And the General category is selected there by default. So here it is, Show Mini Toolbar on Selection. Now, let's deselect that. Click OK, and select anything else. I'll just double click this, and now you see the mini toolbar isn't there. You can sort of have it both ways, because when you have something selected, you can still right click and the mini toolbar is going to come up regardless. So that way you can have it if you like it and if you don't. Let's just escape out of there and go back to the File tab, back to Options. Now, if you're not sure what any of these items are, you can roll over one of these little information icons, and it gives you some information. The General tab gives you what are probably the most common customizations you might make, like what font and size and view do you want to use, how many worksheets in a new tab, and also what's your username. I'll leave everything else the way it is. Now let's go to the Formulas section. It's kind of rare that you'd want to change anything here, but I do want to call your attention to this Workbook Calculations. If you have a very large worksheet, maybe your worksheet has links to a workbook that's on a slow-running network. Every time you make a change to your worksheet, it could take a long time